Hello and welcome to City Yoga. My name is Luke, and this is going to be a 50-minute all levels yoga practice. We'll begin our practice in pose of a child. Let's begin by widening the knees, bringing the big toes together, and just slowly extending our arms directly out in line with your shoulders, and shifting your hips back towards your heels. You slowly begin to move your belly back in between the thighs as we sink back, allowing your forehead and your forearms to come to rest on your mat. Begin to deepen your breath, breathing in and out through the nostrils. Just gently gliding your shoulders back away from your ears. And then drawing the fingertips together in a prayer position and placing the thumbs at the base of the neck, allowing the fingers to point up towards the ceiling. Once again, gently pressing your shoulders back, allowing the neck to lengthen, maybe inching the elbows slightly further forward. Getting a deeper stretch through the upper arms. As we continue to channel our breath in and out through the nostrils. Just taking a moment to set an intention for today's practice. And just let that intention be a guide as we go through today's flow. Let's expand the chest as we take a nice deep breath in, pulling the shoulders back, and extending the breath as you breathe out. Pull the belly in. Extend your hands out in front of you, so walking the fingers forward and then gazing towards the top of our mat. Your next inhale, slowly start to round forward until your shoulders are above your wrists, and then sink the hips down and lift the heart up. Pressing through the finger pads, slowly shifting back as we breathe out. On the next inhale, we're going to glide forward, pausing at the top a little bit longer. This time the feet come up as the hips drive down. Draw the belly in and slowly round back. Moving a little bit quicker this time, glide all the way forward as you breathe in, bringing the hips to the wrists, lifting the feet, lifting the heart. Then drawing the belly in as we exhale, we're going to sink all the way back. Begin to gently sway your ribcage side to side, pressing the palms down, and coming back to stillness, and then slowly transitioning back up to our hands and knees. So walking the hands in and drawing the knees in line with our hips. We'll place our shoulders above the wrists, still clawing them out with our fingers. Start to lower your belly, push your shoulders back, and lift the heart up. And then bow the head right in the shoulders, push away from the mat, draw the belly in. Inhale, lower the belly, spin the elbows in, shine the chest up. And then the exhale, rounding in the opposite direction. Tuck the tail under as you push away from the mat. On your next inhale, tuck the toes as you lower the belly. On the exhale, we're going to round, pause, and cupcake the fingers. Extend the exhale as you send the hips towards your heels. Plant the palms down into the mat and then gaze forward. Inhale your shoulders back over the wrists, holding at the top. On the exhale, maybe the knees come up as we find our plank position, pushing away from the mat. Soften the shoulders back and spin the elbows in. Start to engage the belly, shifting back and forth. Inhale, glide forward. Exhale, push the hips up towards the ceiling. Stretching your arms out in front of you, drawing the gaze towards the feet. We'll begin to pedal. Keeping the shoulders, or keeping the ears hidden inside our shoulders. And gradually coming back to stillness. belly and slowly lower the knees back down. Let the elbows dial in. Untuck the toes and sink all the way back into child's pose again. Cupcake the fingers again. Stretch through the wrists. Draw back the shoulders and lengthen and straighten the elbows. And try to tuck the tail and pull in the belly, really pressing through the finger pads and stretching the arms long. As you inhale, let your shoulders move back. Lengthen the neck some more. Exhale, soften. Release the palms down. And then slowly roll forward as you inhale. Finding yourselves back up in tabletop. Breathing out. We'll take the right hand and just start to slowly turn the fingers back towards the knees. Pressing into the heel of the hand and then beginning to circle our hips slowly, going clockwise and flowing with our breath. So allowing the chest to move forward as you breathe in, and the hips to draw back as you breathe out. As you come back to stillness, flip that right hand over so the palm is facing up. Try to spread the fingers as much as you can. Push down through the right shoulder into the hand, into the back of the hand, and shift your weight back and forth. Eventually curling the fingers in, making a fist, pressing through the right shoulder down into our mat. And then drawing the right hand back into a neutral position, and turning the left fingers to face back towards you. And then try to circle the hips anti-clockwise. Just changing direction from wherever we went. Flowing with our breath. Breathing in as we glide forward. And out as we shift back. And gradually coming back to stillness again. Flip the left palm so it faces up and the fingers face towards the body, pressing down into the back of that left hand. As you shift back, make a fist, pressing through the shoulder down into the knuckles. And then coming back to neutral. Remember, widen the knees here. Bring the toes back together and center the left hand. Open the right hand to the ceiling and begin to circle the arm in one direction. And then circle the arm in the opposite direction. On your next inhale, spiral the right arm up, gently press the hips forward, pushing out of that left hand. On the exhale, we're going to thread the right shoulder through, come down to the right side of your face. Maybe wrap the left hand around the back if that feels okay. Bringing the weight to that right shoulder. Keeping the breath flowing in and out through the nose. I'm going to come undone, releasing the left hand back down. And then inhaling the right arm back up. On the exhale, release the right hand down. Inhale the left arm up. As you exhale, begin to circle the arm in one direction. And then circle the other way. And on your next inhale, draw the left arm up. Press the hips forward and reach a little bit more. On the exhale, we're going to thread through. Coming down to our left ear, our left shoulder. And that right hand can stay where it is or wrap around the back. Or maybe inch forward. So options to lengthen that right arm towards the top left corner of the mat. Shifting our weight into the left shoulder. And placing that right hand next to the crown of the head. We'll inhale the left arm back up to the ceiling. And on the exhale, releasing down. And just slowly sinking back into your child's pose. Melt the elbows down. Rest your forehead on the mat. Tuck the tail. See if you can move the belly back in between the thighs a little bit more. As you soften on your exhale, engage the belly and hold the breath, staying empty. And take a half breath in through the nose. Pause. Take a full breath in through the nose. And sigh out. Take another half breath in. Take a full breath in. Pause. And cupcake the fingers, lengthening the arms. Glide the shoulders back, draw the belly in. Inhale some more. And as you exhale, begin to slowly round forward. Applying the hands underneath the shoulders. Breathing out. We'll draw the knees back in line with our hips. Tuck the toes under. Lower the belly. And then slowly round back into your down dog. Gazing back towards the toes, hiding the ears and our shoulders. This time let the heels come up as you breathe in, lowering as you breathe out. Twice more. Inhale, lift. Slowly lower as you exhale. This time keep the heels lifted, spin the elbows in. As you exhale, walking forward towards the top of our mat. Once you get to the top of the mat, let the knees soften, let the head hang. Try to relax the shoulders. Release any tension through the back of the neck by keeping the chin tucked. Spreading the fingers, squeezing the fists, spreading the fingers, and wiggling the fingers. Just gently roll the wrists in one direction. And slowly roll the other way. And soften the knees and bow the head, rolling up slowly. We'll come up one vertebra at a time. Draw the shoulders up to the ears, and then slowly down into your back body. Draw the hands out alongside the body. Reach up slowly as you breathe in. Draw the palms together. And exhale the hands to the heart. And twice more. Inhale, reaching up. Gazing up as you bring the hands together. Exhale into heart center. Once more, draw the belly in, reach the arms up, push the hips forward. Exhale, bring your hands back to heart center, holding the breath. We'll stay empty as we draw the belly in, shift the weight to the heels and start to soften the knees, bringing our hips down. Extend the arms out in front of you as you breathe in, pushing your hips back, spreading the fingers, and just settling into your chair as you breathe out. So lock your shoulders back, tuck the tail, lower the hips. Inhale the hands back to heart center. On the exhale, we're going to fold, soften the knees, releasing the hands. And just gently shake the head yes. Shake the head no. Draw the weight to the heels, reach the arms overhead as you breathe in, coming all the way up to standing. Exhale your hands to heart center as you breathe out. Soften the shoulders, drawing the belly, reaching up as we inhale. We'll take a hold of that left wrist. On the exhale, folding to the right side. Inhale back to the center and switch wrists. Exhale, fold to the left. Then release your arms overhead as you breathe in, holding at the top, spreading the fingers and sucking in the belly. We'll draw the shoulders down. And on the exhale, we'll twist to the right, extending the arms. Inhale, reach back up through the center. Soften the shoulders. Exhale, twist to the left. Once more to each side, reach up as you breathe in. Plug the shoulders into their sockets. Exhale, opening to the right side. Inhale, reaching overhead, drawing the belly in. Exhale, left. On your next inhale, press the hips forward, extend the palms towards the ceiling, and then slowly lower down to your mat as you breathe out. Bowing the head and tucking the chin. We'll wrap our hands around our opposite elbows and frame the ears inside your shoulders. And just very slowly sway your upper body side to side like a rag doll. Just gradually come back to stillness and release the hands and slowly begin to roll up. Pull the shoulders back up towards the ears and then down into the back body. Pressing the palms, pressing the hands against your low back. Retract the shoulder blades, expand the chest, draw in the belly. Gently push your hips forward. Anchor the feet and come back to neutral, interlacing the fingers behind the back. Once again, drawing the shoulder blades together, just press the fists down and away from the tail. Lift the heart towards the ceiling. Take an inhale. As you exhale, hinging at the waist and softening through the knees. Bow the head towards the mat. And drape the arms overhead. Try to kiss the palms together. And soften the elbows. We'll bring the hands to the low back. Let the shoulders drape down. And then release the hands down. Just slowly draw your hands up the shins and try to flatten your back as you breathe in. Folding as you breathe out. Twice more. Inhale to a flat back. And exhale, fold. On your next inhale, take the hands to the low back and hold. And rolling up slowly. Breathe in some more. Release the hands as you exhale. Soften the shoulders, engage the belly. Take your arms overhead as you breathe in. Draw the hands to the heart as you breathe out. Once more, inhale, reaching up. And exhale into heart center. Shift the weight to the right foot and take a nice big step back with the left. Just keep both knees straight. Your right foot faces forward, your left toes are facing towards the side. We'll extend the arms, soften the shoulders, and anchor the left heel, shifting that left hip back. Inhale, reaching forward to the right arm. Exhale, drawing back. Twice more. Inhale, reach. And exhale, coming back. Soften the shoulders, ground the back heel. Reach as far as you can on the next inhale. And just draw the right hand down to the shin as you exhale. We'll stack the left shoulder on top and spiral the chest up. Shoot the fingers towards the ceiling. And just gently soften the shoulders back and start to push your hips forward, deepening that stretch. Inhale, spiral the chest up some more. And on the exhale, we'll gaze down, soften the right knee. Bring the left hand all the way underneath the shoulder. And then pick up that back heel. Allow your hips to lower down, letting the left knee come down, and opening the right hand for our twist. So reaching up, driving the hips down, spiraling the chest up. Options to tuck the back toes and pick up the back knee. Deepen the twist as you breathe in, and lowering down as you breathe out. So left knee grounds. We're going to bring our hands on either side of that right foot. Just shift into a lunge as we inhale. Glide back as we exhale. Twice more, lunging forward. Then rounding back. One more time. Inhale, glide forward. Exhale, shift back, bow the head, and holding here. Come back into that lunge. Ground through the right foot. And slowly come up. Inhale the arms overhead, spreading the fingers. Then goalpost the hands on the exhale, driving the hips down. Inhale the hands back to heart center, pull in the stomach. Exhale, twist to the right. So I'll draw that left elbow to the right knee and press the thumbs towards the heart center. Sink the hips down. Option to tuck the back toes and pick up that back knee. And lowering down slowly. going to take that right foot and just draw it out about 45 degrees so your right toes are fanning out. That knee is pointing out diagonally. An option to come up or stay low as we send the weight towards that right side. So options to upright the body. Maybe place the right hand on the right knee, lengthen your spine, and drive the knee out towards that right corner. Inhale to lengthen your spine, soften your shoulders. Try to keep the right foot grounded without the sole of the foot coming up or the knee just flailing out to the side. Driving it forward towards or over the toes. I'm going to back off. And let that right foot open to the right a little bit more if you can, just finding your limit. And we'll send the weight, shift the weight towards that right side again. So again, open your chest, lengthen your spine. You're going to pass back almost through the center, so let your right knee point diagonally again. Send the weight back to that right foot. Then shift the right foot back into the center for our regular lunge. We'll sink the hips down, engage through that left glute, driving the left hip forward. Let your left arm come up. Plug the shoulder down. We're going to extend up and over towards the right. Just slowly come undone. Plant the hands on either side of the right foot. Tuck the back toes. Pick up the back knee. We'll slide back into a plank position. Maybe shift forward as you inhale. Lower the knees if you need to. Exhaling down. Plug the elbows in. Press up as you breathe in. Lengthen the arms and tuck the toes. Finding down dog as we breathe out. Shift to plank as you breathe in. Down dog as you breathe out. Twice more. Inhale to plank. Exhale into down dog. On the next inhale, shift to plank, lowering the knees if you need to. Untuck the toes and tuck in the elbows. Exhale, lower to a hover all the way down. Tuck the toes and press up as you breathe in. Rounding to down dog as you breathe out. And then we'll hop, step, or walk our feet forward towards the top of the mat. Allow the knees to soften. Let the head hang. Then rolling up slowly. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale your hands back to heart center. Once more. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, coming down. So I'm going to step out towards the left side. So your left foot steps back. Just turn the right toes in. Turn the left foot towards the back of the mat as we take triangle on the other side. So let the left foot face forward, the right toes facing the side. We'll extend the arms out in a T. Soften the shoulders and ground the back heel. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, coming back. Twice more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, come back. Reaching as far as we can on the next inhale. Exhale the left hand down and stack the right shoulder on top. Spiraling the chest up. Shining the chest forward. Taking a nice deep breath in as you reach up a little bit more. As you exhale, gaze down and soften the left knee. Place the right hand down. Pick up the back heel. Sinking the hips. Allow that right knee to come down and untuck the toes. And take the left arm up. Options here to tuck the back toes and pick up the back knee. Draw the belly in. And spiraling the chest open. And try to deepen your twist as you breathe in. As you breathe out, lowering back down. We'll place our hands on either side of that left foot. Just take a lunge as we inhale. Shift back on the exhale. Twice more. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back. Once more. Inhale. And exhale, pausing here, lengthening that front leg. If you're not concerned about whether the leg straightens, as long as we're lengthening through the leg. Option to curl the toes in and keep the top of the foot pointed. And just slowly begin to shift forward into your lunge, pressing into the left foot and coming up. We'll reach up, plug the shoulders down, goalpost the hands. Draw the belly in and inhale your hands to heart center. On the exhale, take a twist to the left. Pressing the right elbow down into the left knee and trying to bring our thumbs toward heart center. Options to tuck the back toes, pick up the back knee, holding or shifting back and forth. And then lowering down. Take your arms overhead. And then release the hands down. We'll let that left foot shift out towards the top left corner, so our left knee is angled out diagonally. And slowly come up, place the left hand on the knee, and just drive it out to the side. Lengthen your spine, opening the hip. And rocking back. We're going to take the left foot more to the side if you can, as far as you can manage. And once again, shift the weight towards that left heel, the left toes. So your left knee is in line with the foot. And gliding over or towards the toes. I'm going to come back. So we're angled out diagonally again. Drive the knee forward. Sink a little bit deeper. And then walk your left foot back towards the center for our regular lunge. So as you lunge forward this time, let your right arm reach up, plug the shoulder down, pull the belly in, drive your right hip forward, engage in the glute, and then angle the right arm towards the top left corner. Just slowly come undone. Let's tuck the back toes and pick up the back knee and just start to walk our hands to face the left side of our mat. And we'll find ourselves in a wide-legged straddle pose. So you want both feet facing towards the side, towards the left. And they can be parallel or slightly pigeon-toed. We'll bring our hands under the shoulders and bow the head. Draw the weight to the heels and maybe walk the hands further forward, spreading the fingers, pushing back into the heels. Cupcake the fingers if you like. And then start to walk the hands back under the shoulders. We're going to turn the left heel in, put a bend into that left knee, and walk our hands towards the left foot. Sinking here. Try to guide the left knee open, or push the left knee open. Option to ground the right heel and float the right toes. Sinking the hips down. Holding for 3. 2. And on 1, we'll ground the right foot. We're going to turn the left foot in, turn the right toes out. Put the bend into the right knee. Lower the hips. Maybe the left heel stays down and the ball of the foot comes up. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Let's walk the hands all the way to the top of the mat. Slide the right foot back to join the left. And from our plank, we're going to press into our down dog. Push the hips towards the ceiling. And stretch the arms nice and long. Bring your left foot to the center. Draw the right leg to the ceiling, bend the knee, flex the foot, opening the hip. Slowly roll the foot in one direction, rolling in the opposite direction. Inhale, straighten, exhale, lower. And we'll switch sides, draw the left leg up, bend the knee, flex the foot, draw the hip open, and roll the ankle. Roll the other way. Square the hips, straighten the leg, and then bring it down. And then slowly lower your knees back down. Walk the hands forward and send the hips back. Bowing the head, softening the elbows into the mat and softening your shoulders away from your ears. Pressing down to look forward, we're going to roll ourselves back up to tabletop and bring the knees up towards the wrists and transition into a seated position at the top of our mat. And let's cup the hands around the knees, roll the shoulders into the back body, try to lengthen the spine and lift the heart up as you breathe in. And pull the belly in and round back as you breathe out, tucking the chin towards the chest and widening the shoulders away from each other. Glide forward as you breathe in, expand the chest up. Roll them back as you breathe out, tucking the chin. Once more, inhale, come forward. And exhale, rounding back. Bring ourselves back into a neutral position. Release the hands alongside the body. Peel the shoulders down and squeeze the fists. Tighten the stomach. Slowly roll the wrists all the way up as you breathe in. Pausing when we reach the top. And then roll the wrists down in the opposite direction as you breathe out. Pause once you come to the bottom. Cupcake the fingers behind the back. And lift the heart up as you breathe in, pressing just the palms down as you breathe out. I'm going to spread the fingers, shift the weight from side to side by softening the elbows and pressing into our finger pads. I'm trying to make imprints on our mat. Eventually coming back to stillness, start to hinge forward and then extend the hands out in front of you. Cupcake the fingers. Draw the shoulders back and try to open the chest towards the front of your mat, towards your fingers, before pressing the palms down and bowing the head. And travel the hands over towards the right. Travel the hands back through the center and over towards the left. Inhale to the center, pause. On the exhale, we're going to slowly roll ourselves back up to seated. Just place the opposite foot in front this time. Once again, cup your hands around the knees, and we're going to start to circle the upper body, going anti-clockwise first, flowing with our breath, rocking back to the tailbone, pressing the chest forward when we breathe in. Going in the opposite direction. Just slowly come back to stillness. Extend your left leg out in front of you, flex the foot, and place the right foot to the inner left thigh. We'll try to upright the torso, reach the arms overhead, spreading our fingers, melting our shoulders down, folding towards that left foot. Just slowly coming up. I'm going to cross the right foot over the left. And using your left hand, hug your right knee in. Place your right hand behind the back. Lengthen your spine. Pull in the stomach. And deepen the twist. So pressing through that right hand to get some lift. Pulling in with that left hand to deepen your twist. And slowly come undone. Extending your right leg out in front of you and placing the left foot to the inner right thigh. We'll curl the right toes, raise the arms overhead, and then fold towards that right leg. Bowing the head and tucking the chin. And slowly come up. And shifting back, cross your left foot over the right thigh. Place your left hand behind the back, and using the right hand, we're going to hug the left knee in. Sit up tall, draw the belly in, and try to deepen the twist. And just very slowly start to come undone, extending both legs out. Ground through the backs of the knees. Inhale the arms overhead and lock the shoulders into their sockets. Pull the belly in. Take a slow exhale as we lower down to our back. Extend the arms overhead, hook the thumbs together, spreading the fingers. Ground through the knees and flex the feet. And then point the toes. Then softening back down, start by bending the knees and grounding the feet. Then tucking the tail, extending the arms. Holding the belly in as we exhale. We'll pause at the bottom, anchor through the feet. And take a slow inhale to bring the hands alongside the body, pressing down as we lift the hips up. On the exhale, lower the hips and extend the arms. Tuck the tail. We'll do that twice more. Inhale, press the lift. Drive the hips to the ceiling. Exhale, lower and reach. Pausing here, expand the chest and then tuck the tail. Inhale, press down. Press as high as you can. Draw the belly in and exhale, slowly lower as we float the arms overhead. Tuck the chin, maybe widen the arms a little bit more, widen the feet a lot more, and very slowly begin to windshield wipe the knees side to side. Allow your knees to stack to the right and look to the left. Ground the shoulders, expand the chest. Take a deep breath in. Engage the belly. As you breathe out, draw the knees all the way to the left. Turn the gaze to the right. Start to ground the shoulders. Engage the belly as you come back to the center. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall open and wrap our hands around the opposite elbows, framing our ears inside our shoulders. Tuck the tail and draw the belly. You're going to gather the knees up, using our hands to bring our thighs together. And then start to stir or circle your knees, making small directions in one direction, making small circles in one direction. And circling the other way. Just gradually find stillness. Take the hands to the back of the knees. Massage the lower back by shifting back and forth. Rolling up into a seated position. And back down. And eventually coming all the way up. And bring the soles of the feet together. Lengthen through the spine and soften the shoulders. And as you hinge forward, bow the head towards the feet. Moving the hands towards the toes, softening our shoulders, and slowly coming up. We'll bring the heels closer to the body, cup the hands around the toes, and pulling on the feet, try to lift your heart up. Bring your shoulder, press your shoulders down. Inhale to expand the chest. On the exhale, bow the head, begin to fold. Slide the shoulders back. And press back up. We're going to transition ourselves back into tabletop. So walk our hands back underneath the shoulders. And try to place our hips in line with our knees. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Allow the thumbs to face each other. Claw them out with your finger pads, and then slowly lower the belly, dialing your elbows in, pressing the chest up, and then round the back, tucking the chin, widening the shoulders. Again, inhale, lower. Exhale, round. Inhale, lowering. Exhale, round. We're going to center that left knee, float the right leg, and just step it over to the left side. So keeping the toes tucked. Maybe the hands walk more towards the right. Maybe they stretch further out as we push back into that right heel. Just slowly come undone. Walk the hands back in line with the shoulders, and draw your right knee towards the left knee. We're going to try to fan the feet open, maybe push the hips back, lengthen through the arms. The thighs are stacked on top of each other. Draw your shoulders back and expand the chest. When gliding forward, we'll walk our hands back in line with the shoulders, come undone. This time the left leg extends back and then crosses over. We're going to walk the hands towards the left corner and push back into that left heel. Let the right toes point towards the left and bring your left knee to the outside of the right, allowing the feet to fan away from each other. Walking forward as we push the weight back towards the hips. And slowly come undone. Let's find ourselves back in tabletop. I'm going to extend the right leg, gaze down, and extend the left hand, pressing through the right shoulder to anchor the right hand. Spreading the fingers, spreading the toes, curling the right toes in. Trying to square your hips and suck in the stomach, pressing back through that right heel. Trying to lengthen as you breathe in. And slowly come undone as you breathe out, transitioning back to tabletop and switching sides. Left leg extends, we'll curl the toes, square the hips. As you gaze down, push through the left shoulder and extend the right hand. Pulling the belly in, flexing the left foot. Spreading our fingers and our toes. Let's lengthen as we breathe in. Just come undone as you breathe out. Just taking your version of child's pose here. So knees can be wide, or the legs can be parallel. The hands can be extended forward, or they can extend back. Bringing the hands back alongside the knees. We'll draw the thighs closer together and just sit back onto your heels. Cupcake the right hand to the side. Inhale the left arm to the ceiling, spreading the fingers, plugging the shoulders down, and then reaching over towards that right side. Spiral the chest up. Come back up to the center and release the left hand down. Right hand reaches up as you breathe in. Plug the shoulders down. Exhale, reaching to the left. Spiraling the ribs and chest up. Come back up through the center, release down. We're going to come off of the heels. Make fists and press our knuckles to our low back. Suck the belly in. Push the hips forward. Opening the chest. Then soften the knees, bow the head, and just slowly come back down. Lengthen your spine as we sit back onto the heels. You're going to bring the right hand towards the left ear and bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. Letting that left hand reach down. Breathing into the chest and into the back body, and retracting the shoulders. Then drawing 2 or 3 fingers towards that back of the head on the left side. We'll try to tuck our chin towards the right armpit. Come back to the center. Take your 2 peace fingers to the right side of your chin. As you push, try to resist with the left side. Come back to the center. Come undone. We're going to bring the left hand over to the right ear and draw the left ear down towards the left shoulder. Soften the shoulders down. Let your heart lift. Then draw the hands towards the back of the head and just pull the chin towards the left armpit, towards the left shoulder. Come back to neutral. Take the left peace fingers against your chin and just press it towards the right side. And just slowly come undone. And we'll extend the hands forward, tuck the toes, push back into down dog. Pedal the feet. Pause, sink back. Raise the heels and lower. Once more, coming up and lowering down. And just draw your knees up towards the wrists. We'll transition ourselves through a seated position and eventually come all the way down to our backs. We'll bend the knees, ground the feet, press the palms into the mat. Tuck the tail and drive your hips up. Interlace the fingers, draw the shoulder blades together, and try to extend the hips up towards the ceiling. Engage the glutes, the belly, and expand the chest. Press up a little bit more as you breathe in. Draw the belly in. Exhale, slowly come undone. Draw the soles of the feet together. Place the right hand on the belly and the left hand on the heart. And take a deep breath in. And side out. Inhale again. And side out. Take one more deep breath in. Inhale some more. And side out. Engage the belly and hug the knees back into the chest. This time we'll just gently rock from side to side. Eventually coming back to stillness, but keeping the knees together. We're going to tee the arms and let the knees fall to the right. Turn the gaze to the left. Grounding the shoulders. Draw the belly in and inhale the knees back to the center. And then exhale the knees to the left. Ground both shoulders and gaze to the right. Draw the knees back to the center, gently rocking from side to side. And when you're ready, you can fall to one side and take a fetal position. And keeping your eyes closed, slowly begin to walk yourselves up into a comfortable seat. Draw the hands to heart center. And draw the shoulders back. We'll bow the head. Take one deep breath in through the nose. And side out. Thank you for joining me in practice. Namaste.